It's just finished. West Ham 4, Nottingham Forest 0. Please be joined by Bill. What do you make of the game, first of all?
I thought that once we went 2 goals up, it was a whole different team to what we've been watching. I think that the Nottingham Forest manager made a big mistake when he took off Shelby, who was playing, I thought, well in midfield. And the good thing that Moyes done today was he brought on Creswell to give us more crosses into the box from that side of the pitch, and it seemed to work. I still think that Moyes has been too cautious, and this is why we're in the position we're in. We've got good players, and when they're motivated and they're playing well like they did today, we look a good team.
What do you make of Danny Ings then?
Yeah, I mean, he's a goal scorer. That's the difference between people that are forwards and people that are goal scorers. They're few and far between. I think he done well today. I didn't think he was man of the match for us. I thought Ben Rama played well. I thought Declan played well, and I thought who else did I think played well? Well, most of them, to be fair with you. But if I had to pick anyone, I thought that Bowen done really well, and Ben Rama.
It was enjoyable today. I mean, it's probably the most I've enjoyed a game. I mean, naturally it's 4-0, it's going to help as well. But I actually thought the first half, we played quite well, but bar creating any clear-cut chances, I thought we had most of the ball, most of the possession. I think second half, I think Forest came out on top a little bit until they made the subs, and I think the Fabianski injury sort of killed momentum a little bit that Forest had. Then we picked it back up. But overall, I thought it was almost like a perfect game from West Ham.
I mean, in terms of possession, I think we must have had nearly 80% today. They had that little brief period after half time when they come down our end a couple of times, but I can't remember too much. Fabianski getting injured isn't good, but we've got a good stand-in, so I ain't too worried about that position. And we've got a couple of good lads underneath in the under-18s that might push in, and under-23. So, yeah, it's not too bad. A win's a win. And let's get it right. When you're West Ham fan, every win's precious.
Well, let's talk about the bigger situations. Well, let's talk about West Ham's bigger situation. First of all, obviously the relegation battle. We'll come into this game 5 points behind Forest in the bottom 3. Are you worried about relegation this season?
Yeah, I am, to be fair with you, because I've seen West Ham teams that are most probably as good as what we've got now go down. I think that we have been too cautious in the games we've played the rest of the season. We've gone for a draw for 60 minutes and then try and nick it. But if you're a goal or two down, we haven't got the players to do that. Today, picked some strikers that go out there and have a go, and it's proved it by this victory we've had, which is 60,000 happy faces for a change.
Do you think we've got something to work with now in terms of the formation, the lineup? Like you said, there was a change, switched our back 4. Ings came in up front. We've played Souček, Paqueta and Rice in midfield together, which is the first time for a little while we've seen that trio in there. I think Moyes and I have got something to tick forward going in. I know we've got Man U, but going into Brighton next weekend.
Yeah, I think so. I think that we'll be all right now. I think that win will give the lads a lot of confidence. The Man United game, you don't know how they're going to perform there. They might throw it because, and then let's just hope we keep going in Europe like we're doing, because I do believe we can win that.
Nice draw, weren't it? Away to Lacana.
Well, a nice price I paid Jesse for the ticket, though, £500 to get out there. But, yeah, it's good. We've enjoyed it. Me and my mates have gone. We've gone every game. We've had a fantastic time, and it's been great. And at my age, I don't think I see it anymore, so I'm enjoying every minute of this.
Quite right. I'll ask you about Moyes in a second, but before I do, you can get his latest book over on the Hammers Chat store, hammerschatstore.com. I'll put a link in the description which will take you directly to the Bill Gardner book on our store, and also they're all personally hand signed by the man himself as well. So if you want to support us and Bill, go grab yourself a book. Very good read. Don't believe me, ask someone that's got it, they'll also tell you it's a good read. I'm confident. Now, David Moyes, under pressure coming into this one, changed it, got it right, but what's your feelings on Moyes as manager?
I don't know why it's taking him so long to see it. I mean, the thing that's rubbed me up the wrong way is he calls us them. We're not customers, we're not what they think we are. He said them. We're not them, we're West Ham supporters that go all over the world for them, all over the place, and I don't like being called them, a customer, or what's the other thing that she calls us? Brady, customers, clients.
She's called us a lot of things, I think.
I mean, she calls me a lot of things, I know that. But at the end of the day, it's took him all this time to see that if you go out and have a go, you've got a better chance of winning. Although, let's get it right, Forest have only won 1 game away from home all season, and I didn't think they was very good today. And there's a few good Forest boys I know down here now, but at the end of the day, they wasn't very good. Let's measure ourselves in the next few weeks against Manchester United and Brighton next week. and see where we really are, you know.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Bill. It feels bad asking this after a 4-0 win, but I will have to. Did you want Moyes sacked?
Yes, I did. Yeah. I think he's gone as far as he can go. With managers, I was a manager for 35 years, and you have to refresh everything you say to the players after a defeat, because otherwise they hear the same old stuff every week if you're losing every week. You go in there, you can throw the tea up in the air, you can kick the chairs, you know. My first team, I attacked them in the shower, 8 of them. I had to go and get new players that week, but you know what I mean, at the end of the day, the council bloke was a bit fed up with me because I broke the chair in there. So, you know, it's one of them things, you want to win, You're either born a winner or you're not born a winner. And I think as a manager, you've got to show a lot of different sides of your character. You've got not only got to be the friend to the players, you've got to show them you're the boss. And when the players become too on the friendly side, that's when it all goes pear-shaped.
In regards to Declan Rice, speaking about that level of authority, obviously there's been sort of he's under the microscope now. He's got the captain's armband from Martin Noble. Before he was captain on a Saturday, and Noble did the Sunday to Friday stuff. Step up for him. But I've seen this morning on the way to the game that there's reports of Declan Rice has sort of banned the players from going on social media and stuff like that. Is it good to see him sort of stepping up as captain? Yeah,
I think it is. I liked that he spoke out a little bit last week, and a couple of the other players, Ariola, and I think one other did it. And you know, it's what a captain should do. When a manager makes a man a captain, he's his man on the pitch. You know, you link up together and you get things sorted. I'm disappointed that Declan will go, and I believe that Declan will sign for Arsenal, and I believe that when he goes to Arsenal, he won't be going there as a midfield player, he'll be going as a centre half, and I believe Declan will become the next Tony Adams at Arsenal. That's what I've been led to believe by my sources, Sky sources, right? But
they're probably better than Sky sources these days.
You know, at the end of the day, he's done great, Declan. He's a lovely boy. His mum and dad are fantastic. I know him personally, and I wish him and his mum and dad all the best. And if he goes to anywhere, if he goes to Arsenal, which I believe he will, or any of the other teams, I hope he does great.
Big game from him today. I thought he was really good in the middle of the park, and a fantastic goal.
He's one of the only players I've ever seen West Ham. We've always had flair players, but he actually runs a midfield. He gets it by the scruff of the neck, and that not many players do that now.
Yeah. Anyway, anything you'd like to add about the game before we disappear, Bill? I'll let you get on. Are you confident we'll stay up now, or can we only take this with a little bit of pinch of salt?
I think there'll be about 4 points in it. I think we'll be about 4 points clear at the end, by the way I've looked at it. But at the end of the day, I think that we'll do all right now. The crowd was good today. I'm glad that they didn't get on anyone's back. But I did think if we'd have lost this game, it would have been a toxic atmosphere over here. But it was good, and to see so many kids here today, it was good to see the kids, you know.
Jesse Lingard coming on helped the crowd, I thought, because it riled us back up again.
Yeah, he did, yeah. I mean, let's get it right. Pardon me. I think he was a bit greedy, Jesse. He done well for us. I mean, let's get it right. Them games he was here, he mostly got us into Europe. But I truly believe that money motivates him more than playing, because he weren't playing at Manchester United. He played with us, and he's not in the team here at Forest now. So it must all be down to money. Surely you've got to have ambition. It's like what I've always said about this club. We're a sleeping giant. We've got most probably the second or third biggest crowd in the Premier League, and we've not won a trophy for 40 years, over 40 years. That can't be right. It must be that the people that have been in charge of us, going back decades, have just like to survive, just like to be part of it. But the fans want to win. And you know, I mean, the fans need motivating as much as the team does. And we haven't seen a lot this year to motivate the fans, especially the game last week against our mates from up the road there. We surrendered. The team surrendered. I wouldn't say the fans did, but the team did. And, you know, at the end of the day, I think we've got some good days to come. I mean, like I say, this Eurovision Conference, and it's a Eurovision Song Contest for a minute there.
I think the trophies just worth the same.
Yeah, I think they are, yeah. Most probably the same old shit. But no, at the end of the day, no, I'm quite confident now. I think that we can mop up the teams around us. We've got to go out there with a winning attitude. They had it today, but they've got to show it every week.
Last question, I thought of it while you said that, because I thought if I don't ask Bill this, the subscribers are going to go, "Oi, Gio, what have you..." ownership, obviously that clause comes to an end in the next month or so,
Yeah.
but where they have to pay a certain percentage to the government. Are you hoping for a change of the ownership of West Ham in the coming months?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honestly truthful with you. It was horrible that David Gold died, but for me it's 1 down, 2 to go. I don't like them. I never have liked them because I don't think they give us the respect we deserve. And respect's the same whether you're a football player or wherever you are. Everyone should give everyone respect, and they don't give us it. And when they call us them, you know what I mean? I saw a film called Them once, and it was a great big airy monster. I don't think none of us are we? You know what I mean?
Brilliant. Well, Bill, listen, thank you very much. I hope your
Thank
predictions
you.
come true. Stay up, win the Europa Conference League. I'll take that. Thank you,
Thanks
Bill.
a lot. See you later. Thank you.